I think that against Nihilus, it'll come down to hacks versus hacks and range versus range. Although I do think that Nihilus needs like a ritual, right, to actually like drain the planet, right? Like he can't just do it automatically, right?
No, he can just do it showing up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it got a bit extreme.
yeah. So in that case, Nihilus has, I think he has a range, but I think Baraggan has the speed. So I think it comes down to that. I don't know. What do you think?
Um, it's interesting. It depends on how you value speed for both sides. I think what's interesting, and I'll just ask you this. We didn't talk about this before the video. By the way, guys, we like barely discussed this matchup before the video. We just wanted to like hop on with fresh takes. Chuck, what do you think? Because you've like studied Bleach longer. Speed wise, how close is Baraggan to Kenpachi? Could he react to Kenpachi at all, you think?
Yeah, probably, but like, I mean, Kapachi isn't even like the fastest Soul Reaper. Like, just the fact that he was able to react to Soifon. Soifon's one of the fastest.
Well, yeah.
characters.
So the reason I bring that up is like we know like Kenpachi in the light novels fought a dude who could fill a hyperspace like instantly with attacks. So and Kenpachi could hit his shit. So
yeah. Unfortunately, Baraggan cannot fight at that level or react to that level. But I do think that he would be, I guess you could say, like relative to maybe a half-powered Kenpachi. Maybe
half that speed's still pretty damn impressive. So
yeah.
I do think Baraggan has
probably even less than that. But like even if we said it was like a 10th or whatever, it's still really impressive.
It's still, it's still crazy as shit. Yeah,
he should be able to react to that anyways because I mean Yoruichi and Byakuya are really nasty. Byakuya was able to react to Zamari, who was like the fastest Espada.
And like if you think about it, it was like Hato's involved too, and Baraggan should be able to. I mean, the only dude that really shit on him was Aizen. Like Aizen, it took Aizen to pull up on him and run him off the block. So that'd be, it's he's faster than I think people know for Baraggan. I definitely think his speed's underrated. But the range is troubling, and there's the question of can Baraggan neg soul and life drain on the magnitude that Nihilus has. What do you think?
Well, if he wasn't able to nag his own, then I think that leaves him susceptible to those kinds of attacks. So I think that in that case, it'll be difficult for him to negate it. And like with the range, like we said, like Nihilus can just do it just from his ship, so he doesn't even need to actually be there to start draining him. So I think Baraggan has to get close to him. But then again, if Nihilus tries pulling up on him, like Force Lightning, I mean, if he does have it, I'm not sure if he does. But if he has it, like he'll it'll reach him. Like he'll just be like, nah.
The crazy thing is, like Nihilus has a decent arsenal of force abilities. It's just typically people don't know about him or talk about him because a lot of shit dies before he gets the chance to use them. So like a lot of shit just passively dies and he doesn't really fight them. But he has demonstrated, I'm pretty sure he's demonstrated lightning to a decent degree. What he for sure can do, he has like death hacks where he can literally speak death. He has pretty fucking good telekinesis. Some of the best telekinetic feats in Star Wars. Keeping several ships intact while flying through hyperspace is insane. And he did that pretty easily. Can also drain, and when he drains,
what can you calculate that to? That feat.
Ooh.
Do you know off the top of your head, or just know? I mean,
no. So I'd say it's like multiple ships that were several football fields in length each, and like they were massive fleets of ships, which I think are capable of like if they crash into like a planet, they might surface wipe or something. I don't know. They're pretty fucking big. They're sometimes compared to it's like floating cities. I guess you could highball multiple cities. He flew through hyperspace, but just being able to focus and literally keep shrapnel together in the form of those strips, like they're shredded up and stuff, is insane. I think he also has like the ability to basically mass manipulate you. Like you feel like you're weighed down Almost like the time dilation where you slow down. That's how you have that resistance with Nihilus. Yeah. I mean, he does have several things to fall back on if the passive doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, one thing we do have to keep in mind is that like he was able to like kill a bunch of Jedi just by existing. Like he didn't even actually fight them. So like, the thing is, would you say these Jedi are like Soul Reaper level, like Captain level, or no? Because if not, then I don't know. Like, would you say they're like
I can't say this. So there was this one instance where this like regular Jedi in the Old Republic. It was like a Jedi Knight, nothing crazy. Went to a dark side nexus and like it was described as like being conceptually ripped apart, and they resisted. So like Jedi should have like an inherent ability to combat it, in my opinion. So yeah, soul resistance, will, and stuff should be comparable to like how Soul Reapers can fight with their spiritual pressure. So yeah, connection to the Force and whatnot. The Force, I would say, is a bigger concept than Spirit Pressure too.
So theoretically, Nihilus could cut his connection to Ryotsu, to his spiritual pressure.
Interesting. That's an interesting question. Possibly could drain him of his Ryotsu too.
Yeah.
That's very possible because he's life and force drained before. Like he might outright just drain. And the problem, even if he drains a little bit, it's gonna power up Nihilus. I don't see Baraggan taking this one. If we're just doing classic versus matchup, like feats versus feats, I think like Nihilus at his peak is kind of running through Baraggan. What I do think is fun though, I'm gonna let you give your take real quick. But after this, we're gonna talk about a narrative of Nihilus fleet pulls up on Waco Mundo with King Baraggan, and we'll talk about how we think that would go. But go ahead.
Yeah, so for the speed, like we probably disagree on this, but I think that the speed scaling, like in Bleach, gets really nasty because, like, I mean, we already have hollows that can fire light.
Oh yeah, attack. I think they're fast as shit. Yeah,
and like Ichigo, like a scrub Ichigo, reacts to it like nothing, and then he gets like several 10 times multipliers, and he needed several just to match Grimmjow, who is like nothing to Baraggan. Like Ichigo probably had to get like 100 or 1,000 times stronger since he fought Byakuya probably. And by then he was way faster than he was when he reacted to that attack. So I think Baraggan would have the edge in speed, but I think the range will be pretty heavy for him. But I think if Baraggan can like get close to him and like rot him or something, but I mean, I don't know if you can really rot something that doesn't even have a body to begin with. So, I think that's where it gets a bit strange. But yeah, I mean, I think Baraggan probably takes it like really high difficulty, but that's just me. I don't know. And I like Nihilus too, but then again, I'm not like a big Star Wars guy, like in terms of like the knowledge. Like, I'm more of a Clone Wars era type of person, not really Old Republic, but this is for what I know. So yeah, just take it what you will.
Yeah, I don't know, because let's say we lowball, it's like planet to star level of spirit pressure from Nihilus if we equate it to Bleach, like passively.
That's way too much for Baraggan.
I just don't know if like Baraggan can constantly deal with the passive being given off by Nihilus while Nihilus combats him too, if they even get close enough to do that. It would
that's a good point too in terms of range. Like, I mean, we talked about range already, but like in terms of like attack, then Nihilus does have the edge on that. But then again, like as I said, you could probably argue Baraggan could just like outspeed that shit, like outspeed some attacks or whatever. It's like some direct attacks. I mean, the passive though, I don't know how you dodge that, but
Yeah,
but you know what?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I think it's a tough one, but you're right. You are right on that AP though, and it could be star level too higher. So I don't know. But I do remember you said that Baraggan could be star level, right, or something like that. I remember there was like some wank that you talked about.
Dude, don't worry. If we highball, if we use like, okay, so Baraggan, I think he did. Well, first of all, regular Hados and stuff like that, which he should easily scale to, like incorporate black holes anyway. So.
Shit.
Yeah, like the one of them that was used from Udohara on Sosuke Aizen was 9 black holes, which Aizen just flexed off. And that's when I forgot who the other guy was. He was a seals expert. He stepped in to put up several barriers to help at that point because Aizen was about to flex off the 9 black holes. So it takes someone who can fucking flex off 9 black holes to bully, like, Prime Baraggan or whatever, like King of Wako Mundo.
Yeah.
So
plus, and also Baraggan lost not even because he got beaten by like an opponent. It was because he got owned by his own power. Like they teleported, like this dude teleported.
Oh, and I think one of the dudes that helped beat him was one of the dudes that helped seal Aizen.
Yeah.
So.
I don't remember.
Yeah, was it the fat guy?
Yeah.
He helped throw.
Yeah.
So the fat
guy.
Yeah. So
I don't remember him helping to seal off Aizen.
Yeah. So he helped.
He helped against Baraggan, though. Yeah.
He did help against Aizen because when Udohara was using the black hole Hados, and he was about to break out the black hole ones, that dude stepped in and put up barriers on him.
I think you're high, bro. I don't remember.
No, I swear, bro. I'm a Bleach expert.
Bro, I don't think that happened, bro.
Comment section. Am I tripping? Let me know in the comment section.
I don't think Udohara was there, bro. I mean, I don't think he was there when Udohara was sealing him. I think you're high, bro.
I didn't.
Guys,
maybe you're mistranslating what I'm saying.
I think Splash is high.
Listen, I'm talking. Maybe not seal. Maybe that's the wrong word. But when Udohara pulled up on Aizen and was trying to put him away.
I don't think he was in that fight. I think
dude, he shows up to try to help seal him, to put up barriers on him.
I want to say it was in the anime, but I don't remember it in the manga, bro.
Bro, we'll look it up after this. But regardless,
you know what? Maybe we're both high.
Maybe. But yeah, let us know in the comment section. We're also gonna look it up after this. But yeah, it could go either way. I think we can actually leave it at that. Like, let's let the comments decide. We've kind of weighed in on both sides. It's definitely a battle. Now, you think the battle changes at all narratively if Nihilus pulls up to Wako Mundo? How do you think narratively it'd go?
Well, if he goes to Wako Mundo, he'd have to fight the other Espada, so I don't think he's making it out of that. But if it's right, if we're including the other Espada.
Who was there when he was king?
All of them were.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's tough.
They weren't there directly though. They were just chilling somewhere else. So they weren't like part of the kingdom.
Okay, so here, let me give you an example. Nihilus is replacing Aizen when he pulled up.
Baraggan has a lot of goons though. He has like his whole army. So I don't know if Nihilus is fighting all of that and him at the same time.
Oh man.
And you have to remember, some of those were like part of his flaxion, which are like, I guess, decent.
Yeah, they're no jokes.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine they all get force drained and empower Nihilus, and he beats up Baraggan that way. Like, it would have been harder if there was no army, but since there was an army, he had fuel. That'd be unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, this is actually a pretty long battle we did. I didn't think we'd get this deep into it, but it's a fascinating one, and I think one day we'll actually be doing Sith Lords versus Spada. So keep an eye out for that in the future, way down the line. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Chuck for the first time appearance on the coffee shop.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Always awesome.
Yeah, and thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, peace out, hoes.